Today's episode is going to be French toast, and I'm going to tell you the right way to do it. And I mean, you can watch all the other people on YouTube and this one and that one, but I've been making French toast since I'm 14, maybe 13. So I think it's imperative, and I think since the pandemic, I think a lot of people are teaching their kids how to cook, and everybody's cooking together, so that's one positive that probably came out of this whole thing. If you're not teaching your kids simple stuff to make at home, you're doing them a disservice. And, you know, not that I'm a parent of the year or anything, I just have a dog as a kid. With that being said, French toast was my early days, 13 years old. I just couldn't wait to make it. Simple is always better in cooking. What I do is just keep this recipe simple. So I'm going to use a little bread alone today. I'm just using the Italian peasant. It's a great bread. You know, so when this bread starts to get a little hard, perfect for French toast. It just holds up with the egg really well. It's not like your typical white bread, you know. I'm starting off with 2 eggs. You don't want to skimp on the eggs. I'm going to say 2 eggs to 2 cups of milk, that much vanilla, touch of salt in there. I love cinnamon. I love a lot of butter. This bread is not really stale yet, but if it's starting to go like a day or two, perfect day to make French toast for the family. Here you go. I'm going to drop that on there. This is what I'm talking about. Always remember, 1 hand in the wet and 1 in the dry. I don't like mushy French toast. When I get mushy French toast, I'm effing pissed off, okay? I want it a little crispy. I want it as toast. You know, that's French toast. Look at that caramelization. You can see the butter just really doing its thing on it. I want that cinnamon to be just like stuck on there. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that caramelization. Don't go anywhere. I love you. Stay right there on the griddle. I got some beautiful organic blackberries. Tim, when we're done, I want you to eat a couple blackberries. They're good for you. So we're going to plate this, Tim. I challenge anybody to French toast. Just find me in Astoria West. I think I'm going to take an Advil. How's that sound? Go get yourself a 10X sugar shaker. You do this for the kids and you look like a superstar chef. Why are we going to overdo this? Why are we going to put creams and all this stuff? This is all you need. Some organic maple syrup. That looks good right there. Ciao tutti. I've heard people talking about using vanilla beans. Now, if you want to spend $100 on French toast, you can use vanilla beans and go broke. You call it the Breakfast Club at Johnny Mac's, but I always wind up eating alone. I have nothing going on. My life is going down the toilet, man. That's why, I eat my French toast. That's it. I got to tell you, man, Captain Crunch. I don't know why I'm sponsoring Captain Crunch, but my love for Captain Crunch is probably 50 years now. There was always a fight if my mom brought home cornflakes. You know, we wanted the sugar, and I still do. So I'm going to have a bowl right now. I mentioned once before on Facebook that saleswoman once told me, 1 week you're eating Peter Luger, and then next week you're eating Captain Crunch, and only a commission rep would know that. I'm going to read the back of the box like I'm 12. Now, one thing about Captain Crunch is you got to let the milk marinate for 5 minutes. Otherwise, it's a problemo. Captain Crunch rips up in the bottom of your mouth and the top of your mouth, and you need some serious dental work after that. I mean, it could be bad, especially if you have gingivitis. There's no better munchy food than Captain Crunch, and I'll tell you why for all you pot smokers out there. It's like a drink and food all in one. You know, you got the milk, quenches your thirst, you got the crunch, and that's amazing, man. I couldn't get my Visine in right. You know, my eye was a little red. I'd pour 1 more bowl, and my mother would slap the shit out of me. That's what I'm talking about, TJ. Woohoo! Let's go, man.